Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Parasite Eve! Since last time, oh yeah, well, right now, this time, we're blocked by an invisible plot wall. Well, there's a dead body there, but we can't go to the left there, so let's go up here. But yeah, since last time, I dropped off a lot of my inventory back with Wayne, including the junk with his discard junk option. So that's what I did there. I fought a few battles on the way back and gained a level. Unfortunately, sorry officer, I couldn't avoid him. But anyway, yeah, I learned heal 2, a little better there. And, oh yeah, we got some bonus points. So let's put them to use. Put them in the weapon there, get a little more attack, voila. So let's try to stop this concert before it's too late again. Shouldn't we, bring a sniper with us or something? I don't suppose anyone back at the station thought to bring something useful, like a machine gun. No, that's not until later, viewers. Please don't set everyone on fire again, Eve. Please? Oh, I think those are two sentences she's speaking there. I was going to ask you, viewers, what does that mean? It looked like bad grammar to me, but then I suddenly realized, oh, it must be two sentences, but somehow hyphenated or something. I don't know. Well, set people on fire last time. How much worse could it possibly get? Or you could melt everyone. Okay. Great, we have a large river of slime. In New York City. Where have I seen something like this before? I'd played the song from the movie, but no, there'd be copyrights and stuff like that, so nah. But you know the song, viewers. You know the one. But anyway, yeah, there's slime everywhere now, I guess. Yeah, there's that little ghost girl again. Wonder why she keeps showing up. Well, anyway, let's head on backstage here. If you tried going here before, you wouldn't be able to get in, so don't even bother. So, can I shoot her yet? Aren't cops, allowed to shoot in this situation? Once you kill enough people, I would think you could pretty much shoot on sight. I don't know. I'm not a law enforcement officer. Call me crazy, but I would think that would be the thing you could do. I would think that would be legal. But, like I said, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I guess she got away there. So, oh well. I don't think there's anything to the left there. At least not on my map. So, well, now we gotta go back and follow after her. But anyway, yeah, at this point, you gotta follow the little girl, and for some reason, the plot wall is gone. I guess the ghost got rid of it, so hooray! But anyway, let's go up here first to find some hidden treasure. Yeah, this stuff's a little tricky to find, but we can do it. You go straight to the left, and somewhere around here, more ammo! Alright. Not just heard. I've gotten a tool from that chest before, but, well, not today. So, if I don't get lucky enough with the chests here, because some of them might contain tools and some of them might not, then I might have to save some customizing for later. But anyway, we got a giant bear! It is not in the air. Whoa. Let me guess, this bear shoots lasers at us. Not today. So, alright, got it. Easy enough. Oh yeah, the revive item. I know what you're thinking, dears. H.C. Bailey. What good is a revive item when you only have one party member in this game? Well, it works just like... I'm trying to think of another JRPG that has a similar item. I guess... Soul Blazer? I guess that might work. But yeah, when you die, you get your life back. I've Never actually used one of those. But anyway, there's a phone booth there if you so choose to use it, but I don't. So, let's keep on going there. Well, let's see. Now, at this point, we got a couple ways we can go. We could go to the left there, not follow the ghost girl. That goes straight to the end, pretty much. But there's no treasure over there, and I don't think there's any random battles there either, so I'm not going to bother. So, we're just going to take this path instead. Which way did the girl go? Which way did she go, George? Which way did she go? Ah, that way. Looks like I took the right path. Did she just disappear? But anyway, the right path loops around to this part, but this way's faster, so I'm just going to go this way. And you see there's a little path in the middle there with the treasure. So let's go grab that one, too. Be a tool. Be a tool. Be a tool! Damn it! Oh, well. Sometimes that chest can be a tool as well. Okay, well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to... Well, no, there's a couple other chests that might have a tool in it. I know I'm going to get at least one. One is pretty much guaranteed. Here we get a survival vest, which upgrades your inventory if you so choose. I'm not going to equip it, but you can if you want. Or you could transfer the ability with a tool. Okay, so first things first. Let's see. Let's take out. Whoa! Take out the bear. Got a little too close there for comfort. You don't want to get too far away from the bear, though. It can charge at you, though, so you want to watch out for that. See, shoot him once. Shoot the bird once. Okay, well, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll just tell you, the bear can shoot lasers at you if you let it live long enough, and I guess you probably have to just keep your distance for that to actually happen. But it didn't happen, so, oh well. Oh yeah, and when I went back to restock, or drop off my items with Wayne, I held on to a couple of those medicine 2s, because, well, you never know, I might need them, and even if I don't, well, hey, I can just drop them later. So I figured, let's hold on to those. Heal up a little there, and another battle. Snakes? Snakes! Okay, shoot the red one first, because that one can poison you. I don't think the other ones can, though. Well, there's only one of them, but yeah. Nuts. I got stuck on a corner there. Oh, well. Damn it, I wanted my flawless victory. Get more bonus points that way, but oh well. I wonder if the battle points, like I said earlier, the battle points you get are dependent on... Oh, let's use them, by the way. Yeah, they're dependent on when you take damage, but I wonder if it's dependent on the number of hits, or if it's dependent on the amount of damage that you take. I don't know. I never found any specific information on that, but we do get a stat boost there, so let's put that on our armor there. Awesome. And let's see, we want to go left here. If you went down from the previous intersection where I wasn't sure which way the girl went, then you would have ended up at that path there. Same thing up here. If you went left at that first intersection there, or, well, the fork there, you would have ended up where that upper right path went. But anyway, I want to find a way to get down here. Be super, be super, be super! Nuts. Oh well. But it is a tool. You could also get a super tool from the chest there. The way super tools work is it's basically the same thing as a tool, but it does not destroy the original equipment. But they are extremely rare. So, yeah. In this chest, it would be an extremely rare drop. There are some chests where they are guaranteed to drop from, but they are very late in the game. So, yeah, for the most part, plan on not having them. Because, yeah, they're just really hard to get. Let's see, how are we doing here? You know, no, I'm going to leave well enough alone for now, but how's my ammo? Let's just restock there, reload, just in case, you never know. Uh-oh. Bears? Oh, no bears! Okay. Okay, I think that one's gonna attack me first. Haha, I guessed correctly. Whoa. Let's Stay away from me, birdie. Okay, shoot that one. Good thing I can kill them in 2 shots. Well, see, that other one hasn't attacked me recently. Oh, well, there you go. Someone was telling me, H.C. Bailey, asking me, H.C. Bailey, do you think crits are somewhat dependent on how close you are to the enemy? And I've kind of observed that myself. I haven't found any information that specifically stated that, or said or gave, like, proof that was the case, but it certainly seems like it to me. Okay, well, let's use one of those medicines, actually. Hold on to the junk, just in case there. Oh, and by the way, something I was thinking about with coming up here, I was talking about machine guns earlier. Spoiler alert, there's machine guns in this game. And I do want to use them eventually. The nice thing about machine guns is that they fire really, really fast. I remember the first time oh, crap. Lasers! How did I dodge that? Well, there you go. That's what happens when you get too far away from them. But yeah, I remember the first time I used a machine gun. It just fires like really, really fast. It's obscene. I killed the enemies so fast, I was just like, what happened? Did I fire? Okay, maybe I'm getting a little too close in. No bear hugs. Alright, more ammo. So yeah, machine guns are really, really fast, but they don't have the range of the rifles there. So let me know what you think about using machine guns, more so in the mid-game. I did a test run once where I did use machine guns much earlier. Let's use that. Yes. Okay, good. So yeah, one of my test runs I used the machine guns in the mid-game. In another test run, I did my test runs with rifles in the mid-game, because the range is still pretty good in the mid-game, I think. But machine guns are really, really fast and powerful. The only problem is, because they don't have the range, you're probably going to be taking more hits. So, I don't know, for beginners in the game, I'd recommend rifles, but if you're confident in your ability to dodge enemies and you're not worried about getting a little closer to them, I'd recommend the machine guns. But let me know what you guys would like me to do for the mid-game of the LP there. I could go either way. I mean, it's not like machine guns are gonna, like, one-shot enemies or anything like that. They just fire really, really fast, which I like. I think is better than rifles. But there are times when I think rifles might be more useful. So if you guys got a preference, let me know. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, we got that. Let's use that on the armor. We got that. Let's use that on the armor as well. And, oh man, I only got one tool. I wanted to take the Kevlar vest and put its stats over on the Spectra vest that I just got. But I want to hold on to it now, I think. I want to start holding off on using them on, like, everything I find. So, you know what? I'm going to hold on to it for later. It's only 2 more points of defense, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. So, oh well. How am I doing on HP there, by the way? We're almost there, but I'm about to gain a level 2, so you know what? Let's hold off on that. I was going to heal up, but I figure I'm going to gain a level, get a little more HP anyway, so then we'll do that. Another payphone. Why do they have payphones all over the place like this? See, for those who are too young, before we had smartphones and cell phones and all that sort of thing, we had these little boxes lying around on the streets called payphones, where instead of, like, prepaying your minutes on a cell phone, you had to, well, bring quarters with you, and you put them in there just like a slot machine, and you dial a number and you make a phone call. But yeah, we didn't have cell phones everywhere, so that was the only way you could make phone calls away from home, or someplace that had a landline or something like that. But alright, we gained a level, we get barrier. And more junk in my trunk. Awesome. But anyway, okay, so do they still have payphones nowadays? I haven't seen one in like forever. I would imagine not, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see. I definitely need to heal up there, so let's use that. Let's see. I'd like to make another inventory slot open. So let's see. Let's get rid of the cure poison, because yeah, it might be a good idea to have 4 slots open. And you know what? Let's save up here. Why not? Let's see, I'm gonna make a special backup save file here, just in case I want to go back and undo my decision about weapons that I use. Not that you can't undo your decisions, just that I'd rather not waste a tool if I do one thing and then rethink it and then feel I want to do something else. But you know what time it is, viewers? It's time for Super Tentacle Hentai Porn! And boss time! Okay, so we got these 4 tentacle worm monsters here. I don't know. Nuts. But anyway, the way you're supposed to kill them, well, the way I'm going to kill them, is I'm going... Oh, crap. Nuts! Oh. Now, what you could do is you could try killing them one at a time, but I think it's definitely much more advantageous to spread out your damage. You'll see why in a moment, viewers. So let's just shoot each of them twice there. Wait for it. Now, normally, what I like to do is, you see how I went under the projectile there? So whenever they shoot a projectile at you like that, then you want to try to go under it and then shoot the guy. Now, you see how these worms are a little bigger than before? Every time you kill a worm, the rest of them get stronger. So what you want to do is try and spread out your damage, so that way when they become stronger, you can kill the remaining ones much quicker. And you see how I went under that one there again, too? Okay, so let's see. Let's do that. Sometimes, though, it's kind of hard to dodge all of them. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Okay, now here, there's really not a whole lot you can do about this attack. The giant penis attack. Yeah, it covers almost the entire screen there. The only way you can dodge it is if you went all the way into the upper right corner there. But that's probably not going to happen there. Unless you're, like, already prepared for it. But, hooray! We got him! Woo! Lots of bonus points. Aw, man, I got a whole bunch of ammo. Nuts. You can get a whole bunch of defense +1 boosts from the boss there. But, well, I didn't. Oh well. Maybe I'll go back and do that off screen, since I did make a save file just before that part. But I'd like to get at least 2. But man, I didn't get any. Ugh. Oh well. But anyway, so yeah, that's easy enough there. Oh, and by the way, the barrier spell that we just got, basically that makes you immune to damage there for a period of time. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but that's essentially the gist of it. It's really useful for attacks that you just can't avoid, like the giant penis attack. But can we finally corner Eve once again? Or will she just take us for a ride? Find out next time on Let's Play Parasite Eve. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.